AB, you've got all of these things afforded to you, but you're pushing away the very guy that's throwing you the ball? That's not normal. Something's up. That scripture in Mark chapter 5, here's another guy that came to mind. Jesus gets out of the boat in Mark chapter 5, and immediately a man met him out of the tombs. He had an unclean spirit. He had been dwelling among the tombs. No one could bind him even with chains, because he had often been bound with shackles and chains. Listen, and the chains had been pulled apart by him, and the shackles broken into pieces. Neither could anyone tame him. Always day and night he was in the mountains, in the tombs, crying out, cutting himself with stones. Here's a man that has an unclean spirit with him. And I really want, if there's any way to get this to AB, I really want this to get out to him and anybody that's struggling with something that seems to be ongoing. Our issues in life are from a spiritual nature, not a physical nature. What happens to us spiritually plays out in the physical realm. So if AB is dealing with, like I said, unresolved issues, love issues, family issues, God relationship issues. If he's dealing with that, he's feeding on what his temptations are affording him, the access that he has, all of that. He's feeding on that. The only way to combat that is through God, through a right spiritual connection. Paul says in another passage, because when we listen to this guy, before I go to my other scripture, when we listen to what happened to this guy, he's living among the tombs. We're a people that need interpersonal relationships. We need people. But for a person to go and live amongst the tombs, that's not normal. For a person, AB, you've got all of these things afforded to you, but you're pushing away the very guy that's throwing you the ball? That's not normal. Something's up. Something's there, some kind of conflict. They said that nobody could tame him. He couldn't be chained up. And whatever you bound him with, he broke it loose. So whatever AB may have, or anybody that may be struggling, these spirits, the spiritual warfare that we're in, Paul describes it in Ephesians chapter 6. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in heavenly places. Therefore, take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, to stand. So Paul asserts here, our fight is not physical. It looks physical. And when we really look at that, if we try to go through life in just the physical realm, the devil, he has that battle already won.